Hi everyone. Just waiting to see who's comes on. Hi Star. Hi Tracy. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing some button readings where I've got some beautiful buttons, and I've got different patterns and things on, so people can have a choice, a button reading or a ribbon reading. And I would like to come to Steve Welling, please. Can I work with you? And would you like a button reading or a ribbon reading, please? Ribbon. Do you want to pick a colour, please, Steve? Blue. Right. First of all, Steve, I do know that April is a significant month around you. I am getting someone come through, and she's referring to herself as an old dear. So I know this is going back to either a mother or a grandmother vibration. She's coming to the evening. She's coming this evening because in and around you at the moment, someone's feeling unwell, and she's just coming in to reassure and send some healing. Okay. I do know that she's giving me the 6th and the 8th of a month, and she's giving me January, October and December. And she's referring to December, there being quite a few birthdays in December. She's saying that back in her day, she would have been a leader. Everybody would have looked up to her. If she put her foot down, she wouldn't take no nonsense or anything like that. But she was quite witty as well, and she could say things and she could get away with it as well. She's giving me the number of 67, so whether this is her age or this is a door number. And I know that she would have, there's someone, either her or yourself, because she's mentioning bingo, and she's bringing 67 in with bingo also. I know that she would have liked writing as well. She would have written a few letters. And I know that she's telling me that there's something you'll have to be signing. So look out for that, Steve. I also know that sending you some healing on your left leg as well. When this lady comes close around you, I know that you would get a butterfly feeling in your heart area here, and this is when she draws near to you. She's bringing in the old twin tub and a mangle, and she's showing me that going like this with the mangle, she's saying, and she would have liked a white, she's saying. And she's just pointing a finger, and she wants to bring this in as a bit of upliftment for you, that there's something with your whites. So whether you're mixing them, but they're not white, and she's laughing. If you could pick a number, please, Steve, 1 to 107. And Jennifer Field, could you, if you want a ribbon reading or a button reading, please? 52. This is called Rewind and Relax. The candle flickers as a wax strips down. That aroma scent feeling of relax after that well-earned bath. Take time out for yourself and recharge and get some upliftment. And she just wants me to emphasize that you're needing upliftment around you and somebody else close in your network also. Count your blessings and count to 10. These days don't come round. Busy lives, hectic kids, late for work, a bump on the head. It's take time for yourself. Okay, and thank you there, Steve. Jennifer, can I come to you, please? We've got that lovely button there for you, Jennifer. Jennifer, as I'm connecting with you, I do know they're giving me north, the north, so I know that there's connections or something to do with the north. I do know that there's someone in and around you that likes to pick their own Christmas trees, and they're not just happy with the one. I am getting a gentleman come forward, and he's referring to Christmas that they go over the top, but he liked the fun and the humour. He was a laid-back gentleman. He was hard-working. I know he worked outdoors. He's giving me January. He's giving me December. And he's giving me June. Someone knows June's connected with this gentleman also. He's giving me asthma and breathing problems as well. He's giving me the name Lucy. He's saying Lucy, Brucey, Lucy Juicy. So there's something there, whether it's a two-barreled name, but I know there's Lucy, and then he would call somebody a name with a little bit of a joke on the end as well. He was a character. He always put people before himself, and sometimes before his own wife, he's saying, but he's saying he wouldn't have changed anything, and he wouldn't have changed his love for the world either. I do know that the colour blue and the colour green is significant, and he wants you to get out more into the nature as well, okay? I do know there's a lot of journeys to be planned, and he's also telling me that in his garden, do you know, like the north, east, south, west, there would be one of these. He would have had one of these, and he would have liked to travel, and also is saying that you need to get on your travels as well. He's bringing in that song Dickory-Doo, Dickory-Doo. So I know that this would be a phrase that this gentleman also would have used there, Jennifer. I do know that towards the end as well, this gentleman would have had trouble speaking, and he would have been a bit confused also. Okay. I would like you to pick a number, please, 1 to 107. And while you do that, Tracy Hand will be next, and she wants a button reading. Hope everybody's okay, and thanks for joining me. 28. This is called the insight unknown. Walking away seems so easily to do. We put up with God knows what, a million and one reasons. You know what you should do. We're like a coconut. We're hard on the outside, too hot to crack, too hard to crack. Easily dropped, separate into two halves. Time to walk away from stuff you're not sure of. And I'll leave this lovely grandfather with you, Jennifer, and thank you for working with me. Tracy Hand, you want a button? You've got a lovely bright button there, Tracy. Tracy, I do know at the moment they're bringing in, and they want to bring some relaxation in and around you. They want they're saying to take some time for yourself, and it feels like you've got a burden on your shoulder, and they want me to get you like that kind of feeling, and that's how you're feeling at present. Okay. I also know there's two different things to that you want to do, and you're unsure of which direction to go in. Okay. I do know that a red flower is significant to you. I also know that there's three in a family. This lady's drawing closer to me, and she's referring to three. So whether there was three around her at a passing, and that's what I'm feeling. And she's saying that somebody had never got the chance. Okay. She just wants to refer that doesn't matter who was there and who wasn't there. When your time's up, your time's up. So this lady was also very straight to the point. There wouldn't be no hairs or graces, but she was a well-spoken lady as well, and such loving. She's drawing close to me, and she's putting her arms around me, and so I know that when she's around you, you'll feel tight, like a huggy type feeling on your shoulders here. And this is when this lady is close by you as well. She's given me butterflies as well, so I know butterflies are in quite significant, and she's making me aware that you would have seen a butterfly in the last few days as well. She's also mentioning a tap, so watch out for the tap if you haven't heard it already. This is the lady trying to get your attention. She's mentioning happy times are coming in, and I do feel June, July, there's going to be a big change with a partnership in and around yourself. She's also bringing in the song "Walking Back to Happy Days," happiness. Walking back, say that again. Yeah, walking back to happiness, and I also feel that it's a TV program as well. Happy Days. So Happy Days is quite significant. She's just telling me to remind you. If you could pick a number, please. 1 to 108, please. Hi, Alison. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Hayley. Just waiting on Tracy. Tracy, number 107. This is called Around a Narcissist. Pink. I'm missing that link. Overlooking the narcissist's behaviour. Only seeing the good. Being controlled but didn't know. Praying the change. And she wants me to emphasise the change. You know what they want. The persistence of the presence of the negativity, draining and tiring yourself. Protect yourself. Put yourself in that bubble. Start standing up for yourself. Don't hold back and speak your mind. And she's just coming in there just to bring a bit of humour before she leaves. And she's saying that you have got that where you can open your mouth when you want, because you just take after this lovely grandma also. So thank you very much there, Tracy, for working with me. Hope you're all having a lovely Wednesday. Right. Let's see. Yes, Tracy. If you would like a reading, if you can just if you want a ribbon reading, you can pick a colour, or if you want a button reading, Alison Blumley, can I come to you, please? And would you like a ribbon reading? If so, pick a colour, or if you would like a button reading, just let me know in the comments below, please. Thank you. Just waiting on Alison. Purple ribbon. Alison, with you, I know there's been a struggle, a long struggle. Okay, this feels like in the past you've a long struggle where you got to the point where enough was enough, and you plucked at the courage to move forward and put your foot down. Okay, I know that a gentleman comes forward and he's saying you're like a shining star. Okay, he's mentioning he's saying, I'm just going to give it as it is because that's how he wants me to give this. He said brother love. Okay, can you take brother love? He's referring to this like mediumship and psychic, that he would have thought it was mad. Okay, and he's laughing. He says time of struggles and people didn't know what was going through his mind and his head, and it all got too much. Okay, but he's saying he's not here for that. He's here to give you some upliftment. Okay, he knows Christmas is drawing near, and he wants you to be with your nearest and dearest. Okay, he's bringing in the month of April, June and September, and he's just pointing his hand and he's saying that yeah, and don't forget September. So September is a significant month to this gentleman as well. I do know that this man would have suffered with something in his stomach. I'm not saying that he passed with this condition, but I do know he had a condition with his stomach. Okay, he doesn't want to delve into his condition or like that. He just wants to come in just for a chat, because he knows that you need that at the moment. You feel that there's nobody around to talk to when there is, but that's how you feel and you can't shake that feeling off. He's bringing in the song Upper, oh yeah, yeah. Spread the news, I'm on my way. That's a song he wants to leave you with there, Jackie. If you could pick a number, please, 1 to 108. Hi, Karen. Hi, Krish. Number 7. This is called brush. Daily tasks on a cold winter morning, sweeping the paths in and around your garden, the bits of twigs, 1,000,001 leaves. The moss off the shed just touched my leg. There's a cold breeze, because the good air is all you need. Gazing up at the oak tree, the branches and the leaves fluttering around to be cleaned. The flowers and the shrubs deep down under, following the stream. Calm and delight. Never look at yourself and think you're not right. Look up to the sky will bring you so much healing and a lot of delight. And I'll leave this lovely gentleman with you. And I do know that you've been praying for something for this gentleman. And he does watch over you. And he's on about emotional parting. And he just wants to, he's just coming in, and you would feel a kiss right here on your right hand cheek. Okay, and thank you for working with me. So if you would like a reading, guys, you've got a choice this evening. You've got ribbon readings where you could pick a colour, or you could pick one of these beautiful buttons, so you could have a button reading. So let's see where I am drawn, who I'm drawn, well, who Spirit's drawn to. You're welcome, Alison. Karen Berry, can I come to you, please? Right, I have a gentleman coming through, and he keeps saying berry, okay? But he's giving me, it's a berry, and he's telling me a tree with lots of berries on, okay? And he's just explaining that that's how you knew it was a good winter, or it was going to be a good winter or a bad winter by the berries on the tree, okay? Wow, this man could be stubborn if he wanted to be, but in a nice manner. But no would have meant no. And he's saying, but we had to in them days. He liked historical things. He liked history, and he was very good knowledge. He had a right good head on his shoulders. And he said only he wished that they had the money, his parents had the money to develop him. You know, in them days, it wasn't like today. He is talking about 3 younger people who's succeeded in life and is very proud. Okay. He also brings in July and June. Right. Right. With the berries, he is bringing Monday. So was you talking about berries, or was you picking berries? But I know it's relevant for what I've just said about the berries. Okay. is also telling me that there's been some kind of mix-up in and around your close knit, and things have got a little bit tacky. And he wanted me to use the word tacky because that would have been okay, tacky, but he's telling me someone's been tactile. Okay. There is a few people involved in this, and it's come to a standpoint, and he's saying thank God for that, because it was like tick for tack all the time. He's saying, he said, we watch everything up here, you know, you can't get away from it. And that's how he would have spoken as well, like that. But he was a jolly man. I do know that he liked to whistle, and she's showing me a dog on his knee. He's giving me the name Benji, and also Brenda is wants me to acknowledge, and Trevor. He's also, I'm not sure if it's a name. It is a name, but I'm not sure if it's a name of a person or a name of a road. But it sounds like Jewel. Okay. He wants to give you the song On the Pied Piper, and he's saying this is a meaningful song. It's also telling me that there's been a conversation around crackers. Okay. And it feels like Christmas crackers has been a discussion, is telling me. And he just wanted to give you evidence that life is eternal. Okay. There is a bond with this gentleman. I do know that there would have been a throat condition with this gentleman also. He loves you endlessly, and that would be a word that he would have used. He would have said, I loved you and everything, but you knew by his actions how he came across, that it was unconditional love. He said we had it hard. It weren't all that easy, but we made it. And he's saying we made it, girl. So I know that symbolically as well. And he's saying that he's proud of you because you've made it. You've overcome things that no one else, no person should have gone through. Okay. And I would like you to pick a number, Karen, and that's 1 to 107. 1 to 108, please. Hi, Rich. Hi, Christine. If you would like a ribbon reading, if you can pick a colour, please. 33. Or if you would like a button reading, if you can just pop button in the comments and see where Spirit's drawn to. This is called Friends. Looking up at the full moon, shining bright into my eyes, the stars either side. You've got a lot going through your mind. Try writing stuff down and release it from your mind. Work out what's right or wrong. We haven't long. Pen to paper, page to pages, book to book. Well, you sure have something to look back on when life's treating you good. And I'll leave the love of this gentleman with you, Karen, and thanks for working with me. You're welcome, Karen. Christine Davis, can I come to you, please? And you want a button. Christine, I know with yourself, you're feeling a little more calmer, okay? You're able to breathe a bit more now. Do you know when you sigh, it's like that. You can breathe. You've finally got yourself quite. You've got yourself into a place where it's comfortable and you can build on it. Okay, I am getting a lady draw close to me, and she's saying that you've come far. You've come from a dark place into a brighter and much brighter future. December, I know there's going to be a change, and I know it's going to be a change in and around yourself, a career-wise, okay? And it's a much needed one and a more positive one. I do know as well that you like to take risks, but sometimes she's saying that look into things because you've took the risks, but was it worth it? Because you had to start from the beginning again, okay? This lady, she was funny, okay, because she's just gone gee whiz and gone like, whew. And that's from things that she's been watching and she's been listening to. She does know that there's been conversations where people have been spoke about, and somebody was going around telling the other one tit for tat as well. And she said she finds that funny and childish. She's referring to this, she never had that in her heyday. So I do know that this lady would have been an older lady also. She would have lived to a comfortable age, she's telling me. And she said, what's a comfortable age today? Everybody lives over 90, over 70. And she just comes in laughing. She says it's nice here around amongst everybody. It's so bright, the energy is amazing. And she's bringing in the song floating like a butterfly, and she wants to refer as like she's like free as a bird. All her elements have gone, and she is on the mend. I do know that something with her head or her mind, she's saying that's better now as well. I do know that when this lady is in an arranger, Christine, that you would get a buzzing sound in your ears, and she just wants to acknowledge that when she's, so you've got the clarity that she is a ranger. I do know that there's something you do on a Monday at the beginning of a month. So I know that's a particular day she wants to point out as well. And she's saying a must. So I know it's something you've got to do, okay? I do know as well there's a religion, and a lot of prayers have been asked for recently as well. She's given me the 5th of November as a relevant date as well. She's also given me 689, and that would be 689, an end of a mobile number, 689, £6.28. She's just acknowledging that, where you would have spent that in the last 2 weeks, £6 something, she said. She just wants to come through to clarify that she is around and give you that evidence there. If you could pick a number, please, 1 to 108. Hi, Facebook user. It just comes up Facebook user. If you could just put your name under it, so I can know. Hi, Sharon. Christine, hi, Spirit work with me as well. If you don't understand that last 3 digits of that number, hold on to it because you will. Okay. 43. This is called Ground Yourself. Follow the meadow wide and high, following the pretty buttercups side by side. So I do know there, I want to point out there's memories of buttercups as well, where you'd put them under the thing. And this lady would have loved butter, and it had to be the proper butter as well. So following the pretty buttercups side by side, the view for miles, beautiful day, so fresh and so calm. This is the life, not a care in the world, no judgment or bad vibes. No one by my side, it's just me, the fresh air, and my mind. Clearing the vibration, cleansing your voice, grounding yourself as you go. And thank you there for working with me. Yeah, that Facebook user, yeah. If you just put your name under, so I know who you are. Thank you. Thanks for everybody that's joining. Much appreciated. If you would like a lovely button reading, if you just comment button. If you would like a ribbon reading, if you could pick a colour. We've got loads of colours: green, black, blue, orange, white, purple, red, orange, pink, green, yellow, and blue. Okay. Let's see where Spirit wants to go. Right. Can I come to the Facebook user, please? And you've said black ribbon. Okay. Right. What was your name? Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Thank you for joining. Right, Leanne, I do know that February is a significant month for you. And I also know that there's a lot of baggage in and around you at the moment. I am getting a gentleman that pulls forward and is explaining that either yourself or in and around your close circle that someone needs to knuckle down. They're not doing quite as they should be doing. Okay. They're saying it's been a long road, and I know this is he's referring to a gentleman as well. Okay, it's been a long road, and on the road, off the road, and it has been a struggle. But he wants to come in and acknowledge this and send this gentleman some healing as well. I do know that there's been your mind's been running overloaded with things, and he wants to send some healing to yourself there, Leanne. I do know that this gentleman also would have a throat condition also, and he's just referring just before his passing, he couldn't get his words out, what he really wanted to say. Okay, but you knew that he loved everybody, and that's how he was. He got on with everybody. He could be stubborn, but he also could be fun and witty. He's giving me, they give me so strange things. He's giving me a size 7 shoe, and he's mentioning a heel on the shoe. So just if you know that, that's fine. If you don't, just remember that I said that, because he's laughing about a size 7 shoe and the heel. is also referring to a clock. So whether the clock stopped or a clock started to tick, but he just wants to acknowledge this as well. He's also giving me 8:18 p.m. As a time. He's also giving me the name Pat. So that could be Pat, Patricia. He's also giving me Mary and Tara. Tara or Taran? Okay. He's also giving me a road, Mellows Road. And he's also giving me Scotland, connections to Scotland also there. If you could pick a number, please. 1 to 107. 108, sorry. Number 32. This is called the 3 steps. Feeling broken every single day. Never want to be happy, as it's like a ladder. The top's very happy, the middle's happy, and the bottom's unhappy. You reach the top. You reach the top finally. For a second, it feels fantastic to be pushed back down to the bottom. It takes time to even reach the middle again. It's not about giving up. It's about the courage, about the support that keeps you afloat. Your happiness is only here once. And he wants to acknowledge and repeat it's your own happiness that you're going to bring to your table. And thank you there, Facebook user, for joining this evening. So if you would like a ribbon reading, guys, hope everybody's well. Ribbon, if you could pick a colour, or if you would like a button reading, then comment button and I'll see where Spirit wants to go. Lisa Bannister, and I do apologise, guys, if I get names wrong. Dark blue, Lisa. Lisa, I do know around you, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and I know you're going in the right direction, even though that sometimes you're wondering, is this what I really want to do? I'm getting a lady that draws forward and she's saying, take it in your stride. We all have these days where we think we're not good enough. You are amazing. I do know that it's an unconditional love, so whether this is a grandmother or a mother, I know it's unconditional and a close loveness with this lady. She's giving me the name Jules. And she wants to also acknowledge fish. So either, hang on, let me just ask. She's mentioning fish and later on in June. So whether you've got to do something with fish in June or you're getting fish in June, but that's coming up in June. She wants to bring forward that for you. So remember, I've said that. Number 71 is significant also, whether it's a door number or no, it's not an or. She's saying yes, it's a door number. And also you would have heard a tap on your actual front door. She's acknowledging there, and that's just a sign that she is a ranger. Okay. Right, I have to go back, Lisa, to Jules as well. She's mentioning coat, you know, the brand Jules, whether you've been looking at these clothes or shoes, but she wants me to pursue that more and to give you some more. She's also bringing in flapjack, so I know this lady would have liked to bake as well. Okay. She's bringing in the name Baker Street as well, so I know there's a connection there to Baker Street. I know there's connections to Devon as well. She's bringing in. I know that Tina Turner songs, she's wants me to acknowledge this in and around yourself, and she wants you to listen to more Tina Turner because that gives you upliftment, and she's saying that excites you and puts you in a better mood with the upliftment. I do know that this lady also would have enjoyed music, and she also brings in a piano, so I do know she's like piano lesson she's referring to, and she was very good at the piano. And she also wants to send healing to someone's hands, and it feels like arthritis in their hands. And she's saying just cover them up when you're out and to keep them warm. But she's saying there's no telling them the way, no telling them, and that's how she would have come across when she was here on the earth plane. She's given me the last name Taylor or Taylors, and she just wants to acknowledge them as well. I do know that there's a spirit animal and a cat in spirit with this lady. She's giving me the name Pearl. And I do know that there's earrings still left behind from this lady, and she just wants to acknowledge how happy she is that they're still here. If you could pick a number, please, 1 to 108. Thanks everybody for joining. If you would like a button, if you can say button, if you would like a ribbon, if you could just pick a colour, please. And number 8, Lisa. Number 8. This is called Tears. Tears on my pillow, sobs on the case, the smell of the washing powder upon your face. And this lady, you would have smelled her washing, and it would have smelled divine as well, really nice and homely, and she would have kept a clean house. She wants to acknowledge. Now, don't forget, keep saying your prayers. Heaven's open like a tear, all cold and wet. It brings us fear. Now, wipe them tears away and put that smile back on your face. And I do know there's a connection to a mother as well. So I'm going to leave that with you, Lisa, and thanks for working with me. Can I come to Donna Knowles, please? Lilac. Donna, as I'm connecting here, I do know that a lady comes in quite strongly. This lady was a well-built lady. She wants, I was going to say plump. She said, well, well-built. She she's referring to herself as a plain Jane, okay? And I do know that the name Jane is a significance on her mother's side as well. She's referring to. She's also telling me that for you to put one foot in front of the other and take things slow and steady. And she's bringing this in for everyday life. I do know that April, September, and June are significant months. I also know that in January and July, there's going to be changes in your lifestyle and home. I do know that June time, she's bringing in a house move, and it's sudden. She's bringing in. I know there's a lot of unhappiness around, and this makes this grandmother quite sad also, okay? She's around you. She's sending healing to you. I know that a left foot or the left leg, there's something there. And I also know that this lady as well would have had problems with her legs and suffered her legs or ankle. She's bringing in circulation. I do know that there was either a heart condition or a chest condition and breathing difficulties with this lady. I know that after this lady's passing, there would have been letters, and it's letters not written by her to people, but it would have been from family history, like kind of letters that she's referring to. She's wants me to refer to June, but I know it's symbolically as well, and she's giving me the name June, but she's saying you haven't seen this. You haven't seen this lady. This lady's going to come through, and this lady's going to help you and get you to where you need to be. So look out for this lovely lady called June, and your nan sends this lady in. Okay, I do know that a flickering light. This is your grandmother around to letting you know that life's eternal. She says there's a lot of work to do with you. You do need the proof, constant proof and constant reminders. She's saying that you are getting your answers. I know that you've been asking. She's telling me, and she's come to deliver. She's also bringing in the song "Stand Up and Deliver." So I know that symbolically as well, that somebody needs to stand up. It's not yourself, it's someone in and around you where they've got to stand up and be who they want to be because they're being weak. She just wants to bring in, I know nothing. I do know you, Donna, but I don't know everything what's going on in your life. But she's also bringing in a stubbornness, and you're putting something off. She's telling me where something you need. Oh, okay. It's yourself. She's saying you need to put yourself as a priority because it's a car. You need to put petrol in a car to get to A to B, and she's saying that your fuel is low. You're at burning point, so do take a rest there. If you could please pick a number 1 to 108. Um, 44. This is called Feeling Needed. Carefree for so long, in a blink of an eye. I have responsibility, someone who's going to rely on me, unconditional and love. lots of cuddles, plenty of walks, a reason to get out of bed each day, to overcome pain in all directions, someone to share the happy times and new adventures. And she wants me to put in there, someone to share happy times, new adventures are on their way, coming your way. Loyal, loving companion. And she's just bringing in there, she's pushing someone in that's going to be very special to you. Okay, and thank you there, Donna, for working with me. Krish, I've got a couple of minutes left. If you can just pick a number, I'll read you. This is spiritual writing, all from spirit, so I'll just do a few of these. So Krish, if you could pick a number, please, 1 to 108. You're welcome. So Krish, if you could pick a number, and Sharon, if you could pick a number, please. So 77. Krish, this is called book it. Go on and do it. Book it up. You'll look forward to it. You'll have a fantastic time. Positive vibrations, funny, happy memories made, new friends. It'll be unreal. Go and switch your phone off and relax. Don't talk yourself out of things. Go for it. You'll have something to focus on and look forward to. So they're just bringing in there that you need like a plan of action, and to get you going in life, that you need something to look forward to. So plan, go, plan and go. And thank you there for working with me, Krish. Sharon, number 12. This is called Taken. A stare, a glance. It feels like you're giving a very last chance. Clear your mind, take a breath and count to 10. But there goes their chance. Clear the clutter, sage your home. Now's the time for your only chance. And thank you there, Sharon. And I would like to thank everybody for joining me, and I will be back in 2 weeks' time. Okay, and that's also on a Wednesday and at 7 p.m. So thanks, guys.